Here's our Skype people.
Okay. Have you ever imagined 1,000 American Hockey League games? That is roughly 14 seasons worth of games. The following sources have aided me on this presentation. As you can see, there are two from the Houston Aeros websites and a phone interview from Doug Tridiak, the equipment manager himself, the testimonial from me, and then a quote from quotationspage.com. My name is Jim Bask, and today I'm going to be talking about Doug Tridiak and his achievements and his awards that I'm going to be dealt in today. He has a lifelong dedication with the Houston Aeros and hockey in general. He's a game day hero when it comes to game day duties and stuff he has to do. And not to mention the countless hours that he puts in. Abraham Lincoln once said from quotationspage.com, "A man who works may have success, but a man who works hard will have an even greater success." Doug Tridiak has put his time in as an equipment manager. Doug has had 3 seasons with the Houston Aeros. He has also worked with the Manitoba teams in the Western Professional Hockey League, the International Hockey League, the American Hockey League, the National Hockey League, the NHL, and that's where he started in 1987. Doug, unfortunately, this past spring, came to an end with the Houston Aeros after 3 seasons. He will continue his career in Austin with the Ice Bats. In an interview, phone interview to be exact, he described his move and said that Houston had a great team and a great city to coincide with, but all good things got to come to an end. This past spring, Doug finally completed his 1,000th game with the Aeros. In commemoration for this, all the fans had a certain shirt on, and us too down at the ice level had the same shirt on too. So as you can see, not only has he put his time in with the hockey games and just being dedicated to a lifelong hockey hero, he's also had game day heroics that come and play a vital role. Doug, before the game, you can find him setting up the locker room, whether it's putting up jerseys, putting up skates, so on and so forth. You can find him in his little shed, his little room, we call it the shed, and you can find him sharpening players' skates before the game. During the game is a different story. During the game, you can find him on the bench, and he has his row of hockey sticks right behind him. And whenever a player's stick breaks in half, you'll find him just racing to find a stick and throwing it towards the player so he can keep on playing. You can find him doing this anytime, anywhere from 3 to 7 times a game. So after the game, you can find him once again sharpening skates. He also does laundry, whether it be the home team or the visitors team, and he stays until all his duties are done for the next day. So as you can see, he's had many games. Like I said, he's had 1,000 of them, and he does many duties. So in addition to all of that, he puts in very, very long hours. And by I mean very long hours, he can put in up to a 17-hour day. It's not common for him to enter the stadium at 9 a.m. for a 7 p.m. game. After the game, you can see him just staying until 2 a.m., like I said, sharpening skates and doing laundry. Add that up, that's a 17-hour day. Not many people do that. Doug also has good character and never leaves till his job's done. Like I said, he does his duties until they are done. He ultimately sharpens players' skates, does the laundries, and puts in more hours than anyone. He really does do his job well, and he is deserving of a good award. Like I said, he can be the jack of all trades. There are numerous people in the Houston Aeros organization that are deserving of award, but Doug, he's of good character and he deserves an award like this. He puts in the time, he puts in the dedication, and he's of good character. So I honor Doug Tridiak. He's a man of lifelong dedication with over 1,000 hockey games. His game day heroics are slim to none amongst the other people, and he puts in countless hours, like 17-hour days. So Doug, in conclusion, Doug's a good equipment manager. He's one that I look up to, a man of good character, but even a man of better integrity. I've had the honor this past semester of working with Doug, and I've had a blast every time. I'm sure next time you see Doug, or if you ever get to meet Doug, you'll feel just as I did. Warm, welcomed, and a great guy to be with. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.